What if I told you that there's a free technology, because you've already paid for it, inside of the walls of your organization that could be solving lots of your business problems? As I've started this business, I've talked to a bunch of different C-level friends of mine. And that's how I did market research for the business. And I'm asking them, hey, do you guys use ServiceNow inside of your business? What do you use it for? And one of the things that I'm hearing over and over again is lots of people already own the solutions to their problems. They've already licensed different modules of ServiceNow. They're paying for access to these systems that could really help to make a difference inside of their businesses, but they haven't figured out really how to fully leverage them. What I see a lot of times is there's a partial implementation. Maybe somebody decided to do a pilot approach in terms of using one of the modules of ServiceNow, and then after the pilot, they didn't end up scaling it up. Maybe the project got abandoned, a few licenses are deployed, but they haven't necessarily rolled it out holistically. Lots of times I think the reason why that happens is it's a great idea to say, hey, we've got this capability, let's try it out with some users, but there's not clear success criteria that says, if this happens and we have this type of business impact, we'll roll it out to more users. If it doesn't, let's go back to the drawing board and figure out how we can reassess this and figure out how to get the value that we need to get out of the product. But what happens instead a lot of times inside of organizations is well-meaning people create a business case, they get this kind of pilot thing out, people are starting to use it, they're not getting all the value that they need. Unfortunately, a lot of times pilots are associated with poor change management and not necessarily taking a product through its full set of steps. And so a lot of times it kind of gets launched, it doesn't necessarily have the right promotion, the right education, and then the pilot fails. And instead of stepping back and saying, did we go through the right process? Is the reason why this isn't working because, we didn't do a full assessment? People frankly throw out the baby with the bathwater. They'll go, ServiceNow is not going to work for us. We don't need, this particular module. We tried HR workflows. We did it with a few workflows. We did it with a couple of groups and it's not working, and we're going to go use something else, or we're going to go look at another product. And this isn't uncommon, happens inside of lots of technology transformation. You really have to build out these programs and stay the course and create a testing plan.